Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there lived a little boy named Jack. He lived with his mother, and they were very poor. One day, Jack's mother told him he must take his cow to the market and sell her. How do you think Jack feels? How would you feel if you were Jack? On the way to the market, Jack came across a strange man who offered him 5 magic beans for his cow. Jack said yes and hurried home to tell his mother. When Jack showed his mother the beans, she was very cross. She threw them onto the compost heap and sent Jack to bed. Why do you think Jack's mum was so cross? How do you think Jack feels? As Jack was sleeping that night, something magical began to happen. The magic beans started to sprout stalks. Where do you think the beanstalk will lead? The beanstalk grew and grew and grew up into the clouds. When Jack woke up the next day, he looked outside of his window and rushed outside. He was amazed to see a gigantic beanstalk that grew all the way up into the clouds. He decided to climb the beanstalk to see what was at the top. When he reached the top, he found a huge castle with a giant door. He went inside to explore. What do you think could be inside the castle? Inside the castle, Jack found a lady who told him she was the wife of a giant. She was very kind and made Jack a cup of tea. She warned Jack that he must not stay long as her husband didn't like children. Jack was just enjoying his tea when he heard some very loud footprints. "Quick, hide," warned the giant's wife. "He's home." Fee, fi, fo, fum. I saw the blood of an Englishman. Jack was terrified. He hid in a cupboard and tried to be quiet. The giant's wife told her husband, "Don't be silly, there are no children in this house." After his wife made him some dinner, the giant took out a bag full of gold coins and began to count them on the table. His wife fetched him his hen. To Jack's surprise, the hen could talk. She helped the giant to count his gold. Jack hid quiet as a mouse until the giant got tired and went to bed. While the giant slept, Jack decided that this was his chance to get his mother some money. "I must take the gold," he said. As he was collecting the coins, the hen began to speak. "Please take me with you," she cried. "I hate it here." Jack scooped her up and off they ran, out the door and to the beanstalk. Would you take the gold if you were Jack? Why? As Jack ran, he realised they were being chased. "Quick," squawked the hen, "he'll catch us." Jack ran as fast as he could and climbed onto the beanstalk. Without looking back, he climbed down and down and down. They reached the bottom before the giant could catch them. He was much too heavy to climb the beanstalk. He was stuck at the top. Jack showed his mother the hen and the gold. "We'll never be hungry or poor again," she cried. And they lived happily ever after. Or did they?